Khorne here, and today I will be sharing with you what I consider to be the best start for Lord Skrolk. In this guide I will be showing you how to defeat Gor-Rok and take over Oyxl by turn 4. Start by attaching your hero to the army and engaging your first enemy. The battle is not at all difficult. Choose whichever loot option you prefer, then attack the enemy settlement and occupy it. Afterwards, build up the food income building, increase the settlement level of Oyxl, and choose the infrastructure building for the newly captured settlement, as it will determine which technologies you can research next turn. So choose whichever option you prefer. Recruit an assassin lord, start recruiting clanrats, use the commandment that increases your local recruit capacity by 1, spend any skill points you have, and end the turn. On turn 2, move the first assassin lord up to the border of the Nurgle settlement. If the Nurgle faction has Orc Plague active, you will want to reset the campaign, as the minus 25% campaign movement penalty is just too much for you to handle in the early stages of the campaign. Force march Lord Skrolk towards the Nurgle settlement, recruit another assassin lord, and start recruiting more clanrats. Begin researching technologies and end the turn. Turn 3, offer to join war against the Nurgle faction for some cash with Gor-Rok, and attack the Nurgle settlement with Lord Skrolk, not the assassin lord. This is important. Fight the battle manually. Use the spellcasters to cast spells on the slow infantry while they are charging at you. Using the 2 assassins to target the Great Unclean One and take as little damage as possible. After winning the battle, occupy the settlement. Move the first assassin in between Oyxl and Oyxl in ambush stance and ensure you can transfer units from Lord Skrolk's army to the assassins. Here I chose to swap out the assassin lord for a sneaky grey seer of a ruin, and I would suggest you do the same. Or a master engineer. Just make sure you can cast warp lightning. Begin recruiting some Skaven slave slingers with Skrolk. Declare war on Gor-Rok, and you can recruit another lord if you wish. Just know that it will not be able to show up during the next battle. Change the commandment in your starting province to get some more food, and end the turn. Over the end turn, Gor-Rok will attack you, and in most cases you will be able to ambush him. If not, you will have a slightly harder battle to fight. Note that ambushing doesn't even provide you that many benefits. Just a few moments where the AI doesn't know what to do. Blob up your units to take damage more slowly, and have the enemy blob up as well. Constantly cast warp lightning, and reposition your catapults to shoot at any blobs that form. Have your lords and heroes attack the Bastiladon and leave Gor-Rok alone, as he is unkillable but not unbreakable. After winning the battle, he will run away, and you will run him down with your heroes and then kill him. Don't forget to run down as many enemy units as you can. After winning the battle, the remnants of the enemy army will go into Oyxl and start recruiting more units. On turn 4, attack Oyxl with Skrolk and transfer the units from the Greyseer into Lord Skrolk's army. Bring in any other lords, just make sure to bring in a Master Assassin. This isn't a battle you can win outright due to the damage sustained from fighting Gor-Rok, so you will have to win by capping the main point. Put the Plague Priest opposite to where you will deploy your army. Deploy your units in the same location as I have here. Hide the clanrats in the small forest and start the battle. The AI should divide its forces between your army and the Plague Priest, which means they should have only one tower active where you set up your army. Try to shoot their Cold Run Riders, as the first shot usually hits and kills a lot of their models. The main point of doing all of this is to get rid of the enemy fast units. Shoot a hole into the wall and move up your army. Have your units blob up and force the enemy to do the same. When your reinforcements arrive, move them up to assist, except the Master Assassin, who you will later sneak into their settlement and cap the main point. When the enemy blobs up, use Warp Lightning to bombard those blobs and kill as many units as possible. When you can, use the Slingers to kill the Stegadon and try to force the Cold One Riders to engage you. When the Cold One Riders and the Stegadon are more or less dealt with, use the Master Assassin to sneak in and capture the main point. From what I have seen, the AI won't recapture the point with skinks, so move the Master Assassin away from it as soon as you have captured it. Once the timer runs out, you will have won the battle, and afterwards can occupy the settlement at tier 4. From here on out, you are pretty much set for a really strong start, having dealt with Gor-Rok and obtained a tier 4 settlement. There are no more major threats to you to worry about, but I would recommend finishing off Gor-Rok, handling any rebellions that are likely to happen, and start going back towards the Southern Sentinels, as the first Lizard faction you start off at war with will likely attack and take it. If you enjoyed the video, I am some 200 subscribers away from becoming monetized, so if you could subscribe for future content, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.